Hello, hi everyone. Welcome back to the Moon playlist. Uh, Thanks everybody who watched the last one, and to the 0 people who will be joining in for this one. So, I mentioned last time that I'd probably always be drinking whiskey or something while I'm doing this, but I can't do that this time. I got vaccinated earlier this week for the second time, so not allowed to participate in that sort of thing for a week. So naturally, right after I say I'm going to do it, I stop doing it immediately. But should be picking it back up next time for those of you who enjoy that sort of thing. So we are picking up episode 2 of To the Moon. And before I launch the game, quick review. We had our 2 scientists who went to visit Johnny, and he is on his deathbed trying to have a wish granted for him, which involves him going to the moon. But he's not really sure why he wants to go there. The doctors looked around and found a little bit of evidence, some of it a little creepy, like a bunch of folded rabbits and the platypus and stuff like that. But we didn't actually journey back into Johnny's mind yet, but we are going to do that today. I believe that's where we left off, was diving into Johnny's mind. After we visited the lighthouse with those 2 little kids. So that's the quick version of this, of course. If you want, you can always go back and watch the first one on Twitch or YouTube. So let's do it. And play capture. There we go. Here is our save file. If you saw a minute ago, I've been playing ahead. I have played this game before, but I played it a little bit last weekend also because I'm trying to. I don't want to waste a bunch of time like, oh wait, where do I go, and all that kind of stuff. So had hoped to get through this a little quicker. So and then there's another part we'll talk about in a minute. All right, let's go in Johnny's mind. Wait, that's a mistake. It says Dr. Rosalind. But that's the other guy talking. All right, here we go. This should be the last accessible memory. Disable speech for all except Johnny. Done. Let's get him. Turn this down a little bit. It's so loud for me. At any time, you can view your position in time by moving the mouse toward the top of the screen. Yeah, okay, like this. So we're going to go further and further back into Johnny's memories. So right now we're at the end, and then we will go back farther and farther. Let's see, hearing the game sound is a little bit loud. So let me try and turn that down a little bit. Okay. Okay, how's the game sound now? Good. Tight. Okay. Then I guess I should also log into Twitch on my phone. Those of you saw all the chat stuff last time. That was me. It was me, Austin. And I'll be commenting somewhat just as a reminder of what I'm supposed to add to the notes later on. So that's all that is. Okay, let's party. Alright, so we're in Johnny's memory. So now we need to actually go and talk to him inside his memory. I believe he's waiting outside. Johnny. What a pleasant surprise. We don't get many visitors around here. My name is Dr. Eva Roslin, and this is Dr. von Matterhorn. Dr. Lorenzo von Matterhorn. That's not his real name. Dr. Neil Watts. You're no fun, Dr. Roslin. Are you familiar with the Sigmund Agency of Life Generation? So that's the name of their company. Oh, are you two from the agency? How convenient. I've just been thinking of calling you. Lily, get us some tea, please. Way ahead of you. Got some tea right here. That's what we call meta. It's being prepared. Lily? Actually, you've already called us. What? We're here to fulfill our contract from the relative future. Careful there. If you slip off the cliff, we're gonna have to reload this memory. Watch it, Neil. Show some respect. It's just a program, you know. I know, but this is his last accessible memory, and we need its cooperation. Worst comes to worst, we can just reboot it. Why would you waste time like that? You're here to take me to the moon, aren't you? Yes, John. I suppose I had a good run. Not good enough, it seems. Oh, that's not very nice. Yeah, let's throw that in there's an idiom. I had a good run. Something you can say when you're at the end of something. So it could be the end of your life, or it could be the end of a job, or something that's almost done. Like, oh yeah, I had a good run. Although, if he's getting his wish fulfilled via this memory thing, Dr. Watts says, well, it must not have been that good, or you wouldn't need us to have you go to the moon in your sort of dream state. So, can you do it? Can you take me to the moon? The game's called that. We can't, but you might be able to. Well, then why did he hire you? Why do you want to go there? I don't know. It's fine. You can tell us. It's essential for helping us to get you to go there. Do you want the fame? The money? You've got to have a motive. Yeah, motive is a good one. Motive is your reason for doing something. So it's like, why do you want to go to the moon? But he doesn't seem to know why. I'm sorry, but I really don't know. Guess I spoiled that by about half a second. I just do. I can already tell this is going to be a pain in the ass. Dr. Watts, this is a family-friendly stream. At least it was going to be, without me drinking scotch during it. And now here you are swearing. I'm going to sue. Nevertheless, Johnny, here's what we will do. Oh, spooky music. We need to get to your childhood, but it is too distant to do so in one memory hop. Thus, we will need to traverse through your memories with gradual backward leaps. Hey, traverse. That's a good one. Kind of like travel. Which you've given us the permission to do in the relative future. Once we lay down the waypoints in your childhood memories for direct access, we will return here. That's when you'll need to help us influence the childhood you to become an astronaut. Or to get on a giant catapult. Yeah, I guess I can put a picture of a catapult in the notes. Or will it be a trebuchet? Does anyone know the difference? The point is, you'll need to have more to say than just, I don't know. As long as you can take me to the moon, I will cooperate in any way possible. So, you may have noticed, if you were watching these texts, that there's been some inconsistent punctuation that's here, cooperate doesn't have a hyphen, but in some of the earlier ones it did. So I guess that was a mistake. I don't use the hyphen. I guess some people would use like co-hyphen-operate. But it really doesn't. The important thing is just to be consistent. That's kind of the only thing that would bother me about this, is that they switch back and forth. You should always make sure you just pick one and stick with it, even if it's not the most common version. Good. Now, in order to leap to a memory, we need an item that is of importance to you. Do you have a memento of some sort to get us started? ... Ah, 모르겠어요. Ah, that'll do. He did know I was just messing with you. Well, shall we? Ladies first. Okay, so the rundown for those of you, if you didn't totally catch all of that, we are going back to Johnny's childhood to make him become an astronaut, but we have to leap back into his memory like in small chunks at a time. And so the way we're going to do this is we're going to keep finding these little objects that we can use that will help us travel back a little bit each time. So like this little rabbit that he gave us will help us travel back to a point in the past where the rabbit was important, and we'll find something else that helps us keep going back, and so on. The game also has puzzles, and hold on. Okay. We need to prepare this memento first. Prepare. Okay, so we have these little puzzles here, and it says the ideal that, like, you know, the ideal is 2. I mean, you can have as many chances as you want, but the magic one's 2. This one's pretty easy. However, I am going to cheat on these because I've already beat this game a few times, and I don't want to waste time with you guys watching me try and solve puzzles. So then, if you want to, you can buy the game and do the puzzles yourself. But I've done this before. I don't want to do it again. So I just have the answers that I figured out on you saw my previous playthrough at the beginning. So I've got all those here. I'm just going to go through it. So I mean, this one's not that hard, but I don't have to explain myself to you. Alright, the memento can now be activated for traversal. Alright, let's go. Activate. Wait, what about my privacy? We'll try not to violate what we can avoid. Why is he just now asking this? Where it's like, hey, would you like access to every single memory I've ever had in my entire life? And then they show up and like, all right, we're going to dive back into your memories. I'm like, wait, what about my privacy? Like, if that was really a concern, like, wouldn't you have said that earlier? I don't know. But in most cases, it can't be helped. So I'm going to see that internet search. Yes, that's the one you're thinking of. I'm going to find that one. I'm going to make you feel so much shame for it. Why did you Google that? Oh, there's someone here. So I spent a lot of moments trying to understand this first puzzle. Yeah, I spent a lot too. The first time I did it, took forever. So now I'm just gonna cheat while I'm doing this because I don't think anybody wants to watch me get, like 40 tries when the ideal is 4. I'm just like, I'm the stupidest person in the world. Why am I the dumbest person on the planet? Okay, turn off visibility and interactivity. It'd be messy to be seen because you're not supposed to be there. Yeah, I'm happy. Oh yes, after my own heart. Me too. Geez, what's with all these rabbits? This is creeping me out. We probably should have checked his record for psychopathy first. Yeah, again, you'd think you would have done that ahead of time. What the? Did he hear me? That's impossible. It's probably just a part of his memory. Then I stand by my point. Anyway, quit blabbering and find a memento here to hop from. Yeah, I put that same one, the blabbering in the previous notes, I believe. Alright, so we are going to find all those little pieces. So you can see it on here. Interact with objects to establish 5 memory links. So we need to find 5 things that are related to Johnny's memory, and we'll get all those together, and then we'll travel back farther in his past. So yeah, usually you can hover over and there's a magnifying glass and you can pick them out. Multicolored rabbit, Well, aren't you special, having two colors when all your siblings look like they drowned in bleach? What's that? You think you're really creepy? Why, yes, I agree. Well, you're the one talking to a paper rabbit. Alright, we got one. Excelsior. Alright, so got our umbrella here. Zap. Okay, so that's our memento. So after we have all 5 of these, then we will come back and report to the umbrella. There's our platypus friend up here, although I guess we don't get to grab him this time. So let's go upstairs. Oh. Okay. A glass bottle of pickled olives. Ugh, I hate this stuff. Me too. What's to hate? It's pickled olive. Exactly. Yeah, I'm a kimchi man myself. An old and patched up backpack. What is this? 1,000,000 years old? I guess we'll find out. Okay. Emperor's New Clothes by Hans Christian Andersen. Well, I guess that's important too. Let's go back to Johnny's memory of himself. Don't. If we have to explain our presence to him at every memory, I'd go crazy. Don't tempt me. That's not very nice. Okay. Alright, let's see. Books from medical journals. Okay, I think I got everything up here I need. Let's bail. Did I miss something up there? Well, that goes to show you. I played this game last week, so something like this wouldn't happen. And I already forgot the exact locations of all the stuff that I needed. Why didn't that one have its little magnifying glass? Lame. Okay. Thought the bag was one though. Well, this must be thrilling. Hey, I have an idea. I'll play this ahead of time, and then I won't spend the whole time looking around for these things because I'll already know where they are. I thought it was from talking to him, though. Yeah, me neither. I feel like yeah, when I did it before, it was like I didn't have any trouble with this, but I'm already... Maybe the pressure is getting to me. People that are watching now. Lost my touch. Oh, wait, I think it's the clock. Yeah, there we go. The clock is moving but soundless. That's it. Ha! Not today, game. Okay, so there's our note. The clocks in Johnny's house never tick. And the moon in Johnny's memory is full. Okay. Looks like he's still doing fine. Alright. Memory links established, finally. Let's bail. 3, 4, 5. Hadouken! What the was that? Huh? That's it. I am doing the breaking from now on. Okay. Let's roll. Prepare. Let's do it. Okay. A whole diagonal? Say what? Okay, so diagonal 2, and this one, and that one. Alright, let's roll. When it comes to rain, through is better than onto. Wise words. I don't mind it regardless. Seems like these memory hops only span a short period of time. We need to find a leaping memento, or it's going to take forever. Meh, just enjoy the scenery. This is fairly terrifying. Like, you can't really see the ground. Like, how high up is this? This is like a Mario level. All right. Oh, there's our friend the platypus. He's back. An old stuffed toy platypus. Honestly, I just don't think this animal has the right to exist. Do any of us? The world's not big enough for two of you. Yeah, so here we got the umbrella he was holding. So yeah, that's the premise of the game. For those of you who haven't played it, that's we'll keep going back into these things that are important in previous memories. Okay. So we got Johnny standing here at River's grave. That's depressing. Guess we can't talk to him yet. Okay, let's go back into the lighthouse. Into the lighthouse. There we go. Oh, here we go. It's finished, River. Like you, I'll be able to watch over her every day. She won't be alone anymore. I might never understand why, but I stayed true to your wish. I'm sure Anya is grateful to you too. But when I'm gone, thunder, thunder, who is going to watch over us? Hello. Who are you? My name is Eva. I was just passing by. Was she your wife? Yes. Her name was River. That's a special name. It didn't need to happen. She didn't need to do it. But you wouldn't understand. I don't even understand. I also don't understand how this person appeared in front of me and then vanished instantly. There's a lot I don't understand. Getting old is difficult. Guess I'll stand out in the rain. Alright, we've received a note. Anya. With a question mark on it. Well, who could that be? Okay, Anya. Someone John and River cared for. About time you got here. I almost thought you fell off the cliff. What were you doing? Enjoying the scenery. What else? Any luck here? Big luck. Huge. Dinosauric. I don't think that's a word. Huh? This place looks pretty empty. It's a lighthouse. What do you expect? Fair point. Anyway, I'll catch you on the other side. Have fun re-breaking the barrier for yourself. Well, that's not cool. Okay. We've got 4. Broken lighthouse lamp. Oh, Johnny. What's wrong, buddy? Prepare. Ideal shows the minimum number of moves the memento can be completed in. 3. 1. 2. 3. How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop? Activate. Oh, it's River. Just enough. After we pay for your operation, we'll have just enough left for it. So don't you worry. White lie. Let me put that in the notes here. Add that in. White lie. Add that to the notes after. White lie is a lie you tell so you can help someone's feelings. That's what you call it, right? I just explained it, River. No, I'm sure we can just stop it. Hajima. I don't like it when you lie. I calculated our finances. I know how it's like. Why do you try to convince me against my will? We need the money for your medical bills, River. I understand that Anya means a lot to you, but this is just too much. So you may have noticed that they're not in the same house. I didn't notice this at first, but they're in a different place. I mean, she isn't even. Do you know what makes me happy, Johnny? What? Do you? Well, I do. I just hope you can help me with it. River. When the papers for my treatments get here, I will not sign them. What you do with our money is up to you. But if you would grant my wish, I want you to use it to finish building that house. And then, for every day that you live there, I want you to watch over her. Visit her, speak to her, comfort her. I don't want her to be alone anymore. And what about you? Happy. I'll be happy. Johnny? Yes. I made this. Well, I put this tea bag in the bowl. I wonder if anybody can guess what it is. Oh, what could it be? What did she make? And time's up. It's the blue and yellow rabbit. Tell me what it is. What? Just tell me what it is. It's a rabbit, like all the others you made. What else? It's made of paper. What else? Its body is yellow and the rest is blue. Good. What else? Look, River. I wrote a song. It's for you. Okay. Well, would you like to hear it? Yes. You didn't have to bring the piano in here for this. I can hear you just fine with the door open. It's called For River. We saw that somewhere before. Why so cliche? Hey, cliche is a good one. Something is cliche, it's overused or lacking in creativity. It's just a placeholder. Okay, placeholder, that's a good one too. So, means he plans on giving it a new name later. Like, oh yeah, right now it's called For River, but I'll change the name later. But I guess he never did, since we saw it on the piano earlier when those kids were playing it. Who is this Anya they were talking about? If she's so important, shouldn't we have seen her in his late memories? I guess he didn't keep that promise after all. Unless what? Never mind. Hey, that's the same song the kids were playing earlier, huh? I guess he taught them. You know what? I'm too manly for this. I'm heading on. I think I'm getting made fun of. My feelings. I already got my memory links. You want to hitch a quick ride or look around for yourself? Well, obviously I'm going to look around for myself and get out of here. Go on ahead, I'll catch up with you. Don't you miss the days when memory audio to MP8 conversion was legal? I think I brought home over 2,000 songs during my first year on this job. Okay, it's a bunch of science fiction nonsense. Okay, so we got 5 of these. Rabbit? No, river. Paper rabbit. The Emperor's new clothes. Again. I'll click on the platypus. No. Oh. Johnny. Okay, we'll check our notes here. We have For River. A song Johnny wrote for his deceased wife. Its title is a playholder. And Paper Rabbit, what River gave to John. Also see up here we're still fairly late in Johnny's age. Nicholas. So this is a new guy. First time we're seeing Nicholas. He's John's friend. I'm telling you, there's just no way. What if we take it apart? Look at us, John. We aren't exactly at the ripe age of piano moving. You know what? If this means that much to you, I'll pay for the professionals to do this. I can't help saving that house for you, so this is the least I can do. Wow, that's nice of you. Okay, a pot of mixed dough. Okay. Pickled olives again. Okay, we got our 5. Someone really likes these. Indeed. Alright, so we gotta head back to the flowers, I think was where Dr. Watts headed out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Act or prepare. Thought it was activate. Activate. Finally. Okay. Okay, so, hey, look what we have here. So there's the house we started out at being built. I bet they saw this cliff and thought it was not dangerous enough without people living on it. I don't know, this cliff seems fine, but not the... Oh, I can't go back now. It's more like the cliff that's by the lighthouse that just looks like absolutely terrifying. This one's not as bad. Alright, so, got our new information. The house was built somewhat recently, as we see here. Okay. What do you have to say for yourself, Gianni? Nick called and said I should come. So this is Isabel. We met Nicholas in the previous scene. I believe this is his wife, Isabel. I brought you pickled olives. They're your favorite, right? I heard about River. Will she be okay? Her illness was just diagnosed in its late stage. Fortunately, it's treatable. But the medical bills... We can't afford to finish building this house, Isabel. We can barely afford to pay for her treatment. I'm just relieved that she'll be okay. But you don't know how much this place means to her. She's going to be heartbroken. I'd help, but Ted and I have been barely getting by since the market crashed. Who's Ted? Maybe it's not Nicholas's husband. I don't know who Ted is. What are you going to do now? I'm going to tell her that we can make it. Yeah, so previous scene, we saw them arguing. He told her that they had money for both. Both is apparently fixing this house and her medical bills. But she figured it out and was like, no, I'm not going to sign any of the papers for my treatment. So I guess we can see what decision he ended up making, since when we started the game, in the present, the house was finished. Okay. I'm going to tell her we can make it. I'm going to tell her that we can afford everything. I don't want her to do anything crazy. You shouldn't lie to her. You don't understand, Isabel. If she found out, I'm not sure which she'd choose. Well, we know, don't we? So what? If she chooses not to save herself for the sake of this place, then so be it. It's what she really wants. I really dislike when you neurotypicals think you know what's best for others. Yeah, so neurotypical is like... yeah, let's put that in. So neuro means brain. Whenever you see the word neuro, it has something to do with someone's brain. And so if something or a person is neurotypical, it's basically saying that you don't have any brain problems, which we'll talk about a little bit later in the game. I don't want to spoil too many things here, but Isabella has some kind of issue. I hate when you call me that, Izzy. Yeah. What's wrong with being neurotypical? Leave me alone. Do you think this is all about her? Ooh, scary music. What about me, Isabel? After all these years, am I not allowed to be selfish, even once? I don't want to be alone, Isabel. I'm not going to let her die. That's arrogant. I don't care. Where are you going? I'm going to pick something from this cliff to bring back to her. It'll at least give her some comfort. That doesn't make what you're doing any less wrong. Nick wanted me to give you this. He said it's called Everything's All Right. It isn't. Yeah, so we got a little music box here. I bought one of the music box that's similar to this. It plays the same song, I believe. Maybe I'll bring it out during one of the later streams for this game. Right, of course, the olives. It's always the olives. Yeah, so that's another thing. Sometimes we can get these just by walking in a certain area. Oftentimes we have to actually pick something up, but other times we can just walk, and the game wants us to see something, and then it will let us move on after that. Maybe we go in the house? Yes. Oh yeah, there we go. Memory links can also be acquired from exploration. Alright, now I think we can go back. I think he went up here to pick flowers for River. Can we go back up here now? Oh, no, it's still blocked off. Oh, okay. Yep, so our previous link was the flowers themselves. So those are the flowers he picked that were in River's room during their previous conversation. Alright, we have everything. To the olives. Prepare. Note, pickled olives. I look forward to reading that. So you guys are really going for it, huh? Let's see how far we went back. Okay, here we go. So you are here. Yep, the construction's starting in just a few months. Yeah, so our characters here, we got John and River, and then the two that we saw previous, I think, Nicholas and Isabel. And these people, they don't have faces, because I guess John doesn't remember what they looked like. It's a bit of a squeeze. We had to split the payment. You know, they're a bit of a squeeze. Bit of squeeze. Another way I was just saying it's close. But they had some trouble with it financially, with the money, that they almost didn't have enough money to do it, but that they figured it out. But with financing, we'll make do. How wonderful having your dream house built at such a beautiful site. You had your wedding at that lighthouse near there all those years ago, didn't you? Okay, so we finally got some information on why this place is so important. That John and River had their wedding ceremony near the lighthouse. That's not all that's special about it. We have a long history with that place. Well, it's good to have some good news at a get-together for once. Cheers and congratulations, you two. Hey, cheers. Jan. Be right back. I'm going to get some fresh air. Bye, Isabel. Me too. Bye, River. Well, buddy, it's sure been a while. Long time no see. Hasn't it? Who knew how hard it is to get across a few cities nowadays? That River, still so quiet, huh? She's actually been talkative at home, and with Isabel. I guess she's just not used to you. Uh-oh, scary music again. So I'm the bad guy here, huh? Well, you weren't until the creepy music started playing. Oh, hey. Now I have to read him like a super evil voice. Like, oh, hey, so did you tell River that thing from back then? Speaking so vaguely, too. You're kind of a creep, Nick. I did. So how did she take it? Secrets. For the most part, she took it well. But something bugs me. Ever since the incident, she's been making these strange rabbits out of paper. Origami rabbits? Put that in. Origami. Yes, lots of them. Ha! I used to float origami animals for my daughter all the time. What's wrong with that? I don't think it's the same thing. She's been doing nothing but making the same rabbits day in and day out. Our house is literally filled with them now. Didn't Isabel say that something like that is a common trait with River's condition? Yeah, so this confused me the first time I played it. That when they say her condition, you know, a little bit after this, they talk about her being sick. I thought that the condition was whatever illness she has. It's actually something mental that we'll learn about a little bit later. So like the neurotypical comment that Isabel made in the last memory. Yes, but something doesn't feel right this time. When I ask her about it, she never answers. Instead, she gets this distant look in her eyes. It's almost as if she wants something from me. And the strange thing is, I feel like there's something I owe her, too. Have you asked Isabel? Yes. She said she talked to her about it, but got nothing. Well, I'm certainly not one to inquire, but I'll tell you this. I've known you since middle school, and you are notorious for overthinking. You're probably just imagining things. There's no need to get too worked up. So, get worked up is like too emotional or bothered. Get worked up. Usually when someone says that, something's always wrong. But I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. You're probably right. Probably. I'm always right, John. Wait, so even he himself never knew what was up with those rabbits? Only River knew why she was making all of those origami rabbits. Forget about the stupid rabbits. We've got bigger problems. It's a confined memory, and there are no mementos anywhere. That is a problem. Don't worry, we can probably draw one out from him. How? Leave it to me. I just gotta give the bartender a quick visit first. Okay. Hello, bartender. Hey there, could I get you anything? Heyo, could I get a bottle of pickled olives, please? Sure, cash or credit? Check. I'm sorry, we don't take checks. Oh, just put it on my tab then. Wait, does that mean you don't have any money? You're so getting resetted. Reset. Hey there, can I get you anything? Hello. Can I get a bottle of pickled olives, please? Sure, cash or credit. Just put it on my tab. I feel like spending big today. Oh, thank you, sir. Here are your pickled olives. Thanks, bro. You'll be getting an enormous amount of tips today. Can you really get pickled olives at a bar? Thank you, sir. You're such an ass, Neil. Dr. Roslyn, Eva, stop swearing. It's a family stream. Oh, loosen up. Alright, so we're going to use the pickled olives to find some way to get farther back in John's memory. Why, is that a bottle of pickled olives you're sporting? Yeah, are you a fellow olive lover? Indeed I am. Just got a fresh bottle of them myself, in fact. Mind if I join you? Sure, why don't you grab a seat? We'll down a bottle together. Well, that's true friendship. Sitting down together after a meeting for 5 seconds and eating pickled olives. Oh, yeah, that sounds just swell. Eva, disable taste simulation, now. Oh, Neil, I don't think I feel like it. Haha, so he has to taste olives. A fate worse than death. I'm so gonna get you back for this. So that's how we got our first toaster. You okay there? Yes, I'm just savoring the amazingness of pickled olives. Get that man an Oscar. They're wonderful, aren't they? Yeah, I just can't understand how anyone could find such things to be disgusting. Take your time. We got 2 bottles left. Heh. So I said, hey, that's not right. And they totally agreed. Have you seen my pants? Lego Movie? Anybody? And you know what else is wrong with society today? It's those blasted cartoons. Yeah, I actually have it right here. Why? May I see it? Okay. Ah, here it is. That's what we need. There's our memento. And freeze! Finally, dear Lord. How are the olives, Neil? Shut your mouth. Okay. Memento detected. Wait, don't you dare. Don't worry. Sheesh. See, I'm doing it by the books. He's going to be really mature. He's not going to make any kind of reference. Hulk smash! And this game came out before the Avengers movie and stuff too, so it's a deep cut. I'm trying to get into this and you're ruining the mood. Come on, Eva. Totally worth it. Prepare. Okay, it's probably our last scene before we go back, and then I'll end it since we're about at the point of an hour. Crikey nutcrackers! You aren't Australian. Who cares? We're like 20 billion kilometers off the ground and standing on a damn flagpole. Just jump down. It's not like you can be hurt here. You can be hurt emotionally anywhere. Are you kidding me? It's a frickin' skydive. Frickin' laser beams attached to its head. You can't stay on here. You can't get off. God, I hate it when this happens. Oh, here we go. I swear. Whoa! Eva, what the bleep, 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 bleep. Wuss. I guess we can put wuss in there. It's like a coward, I guess. Why would they abandon her like this? Okay, so there's the notice on the door that we just picked up. I suppose she's just no longer needed. No longer needed. By ships, I mean. You know how it is. Now that everything has GPS and all that. Look, River. This place means a lot to me too, and I've been thinking. In our current state, things have been pretty stable. If we save well, in a few years, we could afford to build a house on top of here. It's going to be a squeeze, but I'm sure we'd be able to see her from the window. In the morning, at night, we'd always be nearby. And we could walk here anytime. She'll never be alone again, John. I'll be able to watch over her every day. Hey, every day is 2 words here. Excuse me. Yeah, we will. Good for them. You gotta be kidding me. You remember what happens, don't you? It's like watching a train wreck. The ending isn't any more important than any of the moments leading to it. The important thing is that over here, they are happy. Let's move on. Okay. So we'll gather the memory links. Wait a minute. They were referring to the lighthouse as Anya, weren't they? I suppose so. Then that river, she declined treatment for the sake of a lighthouse? Isn't that a bit too extreme? Oh wait, sorry, wrong emphasis. Isn't that a bit too extreme? I've seen stranger things in the course of the job. Me too. Ugh, I can never wrap my head around it. It's none of our business anyway. She's not our client. Received note. Anya. Anya, the abandoned lighthouse by the cliffside. Oh, they're running faster now. Oh, hello. Hey, 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 hey. Another bunny. Okay, so let's go ahead and stop it right there. And save. That's file 3. And okay, that's it. So, thanks everybody who jumped up here for this. Oh, I guess I didn't update this. I should do that. Done. So, thanks for coming. We'll be doing... Oh, thanks, teacher. Oh, who is that? S4... well, thanks for coming, S4. Yeah, I'll do this pretty soon. Definitely, if I don't do it next week, then I'll, at the latest, I'll do it Friday of next week. I'll probably do it, or I might do it sooner. We'll see how many classes I have and how much stuff I have to do. But hopefully I can do a little bit before so we can finish this faster and get to the other ones. So thanks everybody for coming. I hope you enjoy your long weekend, and I'll see you next time.